11 this morning, we've got a few scattered clouds. We're out ahead of a cold front that won't be moving through until much later on in the afternoon and into the evening hours. So we've got some nice cool starts to the morning. Temperature readings in the 50s and 60s, maybe even jacket worthy for a few of you. But you won't need the jacket this afternoon as temperatures expected to warm right around 84 degrees, which for this time of year, it is definitely above normal. The record to tie today at Bush Airport is at 86. But notice where the frontal boundary will be around 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. It will be right on the doorstep of the Brazos Valley. Once it moves through, we've got a nice dip in those temperatures. Breezy conditions, though. We'll talk about the winds, the temperature readings locally here, and it gets even colder for Friday morning. All of that coming up in my full forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Elita. Well, coming up is love those lines. It's just so easy, you know.
Yeah, but if you read the labels, the sodium on that. I mean, my daughter loves the pepperoni one. I grew up eating, you know, the little ham and cheese because
the pizza one.
So yes, you don't have to slap 2 pieces of bread together. You know,
it's survival sometimes for me. I'm not speaking for anybody else.
Totally.
For me, survival.
Totally, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, for sure. But unfortunately, may not be so good.
We gotta do better.
517 this morning. We've got a cold front on the map. Yes, my friends, it is cold front day, but we're going to have to wait for that front. The benefits from that front: cooler, drier air, but also some breezy conditions. That frontal boundary right now, just to the north and west of Abilene, out ahead of that front. Temperature readings will start off this morning in the 50s and 60s. Behind it, tumbling into the 40s. We'll get in on those 40s, but not until Friday. There'll be a few cities tomorrow, especially in our northern counties, that may get those temperatures dipping into the 40s, but it will not be as widespread as what we see Friday morning. And then you can see that the temperature readings over the weekend will modify, only cooling off into the 60s and 70s. First thing Monday morning, it is going to feel extremely sticky with those overnight lows in the 70s. But guess what? We've got another cold front penciled in, and this one has some staying power. We're looking at several mornings where those temperature readings will be somewhere in the lower 50s or in the 40s. We've got big pattern change happening next week. That's what's setting up, where we've got some cold Canadian air that's going to be diving southward. Really, for the first time this season that we've seen that, and along with that colder weather, we're also going to be dealing with some showers and storms. There'll be the showers and storms first, and then the colder weather behind it. But those showers and thunderstorms will start to emerge, start to develop over the weekend out toward West Texas. And then we get a line of heavy rain and thunderstorms pushing here at least sometime on Monday, maybe late Sunday night into Monday morning. And then by Tuesday, we will see some rapid clearing, especially as we get toward the latter part of the morning and into the afternoon. So you'll notice that the rain chances will climb. There's not going to be a lot of rain associated with this, but you're seeing a little bit of color on the map across southeast Texas, and that will be because of that front coming in early next week. Right now, we're talking maybe a ½ an inch, slightly higher rainfall totals up toward College Station, but nothing to be concerned about when it comes to any sort of flooding. But there's your 40% chance with that cold front, and then rapidly dropping as we get into the Tuesday time frame. And then the rest of the week should be dry. And then the main headline is going to be, how low will those temperatures go mid to late week next week? Meanwhile, this morning, how low will our temperatures go? I don't think we cool much more than this, maybe 1 or 2 degrees cooler. We're not going to see those 40s, as I mentioned, this morning. We'll hold off on those 40s, at least for the Houston area, until Friday. 69 degrees in Galveston, a light breeze coming in out of the west-northwest at about 5 miles per hour. The winds are going to be steadily picking up out ahead of that frontal boundary. As temperatures steadily climb this afternoon, we should put a pause on that warm-up right around 84 degrees, 85 in Katy. I mean, that's more than 10 degrees warmer than where we should be for this time of year. You can see a little bit of cloud cover out ahead of that frontal boundary. That's pretty much all the moisture we're going to see, but we are going to notice those winds. Look at those winds starting to blow in out on the west side of town. We could potentially see gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour. And then with that breeze tomorrow morning, it's going to be chilly. Temperature reading somewhere in the 40s and 50s, widespread 40s on Friday morning. May need a warmer coat. Quick look at the tropics. Again, we're monitoring this area of disturbed weather across the southwest Caribbean. Potential for some development. If this gets a name, this is going to be Sarah. All eyes on where this could go over the Gulf early next week, because there's the potential for some impacts threatening the state of Florida early next week. For us, some showers and thunderstorms with that cold front, and then a nice drop in temperatures.
We'll take it. Elita, thank you.